Silver is screaming. It has breached the 4 lakh rupees level on the MCX. But when an asset starts screaming, history tells us something really important. The exit door may be getting crowded. And primarily, the conversation does not center around the reasons behind the metal's rise, but whether these gains can really last. Well, White Oak Capital Mutual Fund has an answer, which believes history offers a clue. According to White Oak Capital MF, the rally, especially in silver, has reached a point where caution is warranted. It says that this may not be the time to chase prices, but to reassess exposure. Silver's rise has been dramatic, even seductive, but beneath the headline highs lies a valuation signal that investors often overlook. That signal is the gold to silver ratio, a measure of how many ounces of silver it takes to buy 1 ounce of gold. Over the past decade, this ratio has averaged close to 80:1. Today, it has compressed to around 46:1. And that is extremely important. Historically, when the ratio falls below 50, silver has already priced in much of its optimism. Past cycles show that such compression is often followed by sharp corrections, with silver falling faster than gold. Many Indian investors believe precious metals are protected by a weak rupee. History challenges that assumption. In 2011, silver peaked near 73,000 rupees per kilogram and then fell by over 50%, taking almost 9 years to recover. Gold peaked in 2012 and still saw a 25% drawdown despite rupee depreciation. Essentially, currency weakness can soften volatility, but it cannot prevent drawdowns when speculation unwinds. Besides, at record highs, the biggest risk is not only price correction, but also opportunity cost. Gold and silver do not generate earnings or dividends. Indian equities, by contrast, represent ownership in growing businesses. Now, precious metals still matter as insurance. White Oak suggests moderate investors 8 to 10% allocation and aggressive investors 10 to 15% allocation. But if you held these allocations a year ago, the recent surge likely pushed your exposure much higher, implying many portfolios may now be over-insured. And over-insurance comes at a cost. So what should investors do now? White Oak suggests, first, harvest the scream. Take profits in silver where valuations look stretched. Second, rebalance to neutral. Bring precious metals back to strategic allocation levels. And third, rotate to growth. Redeploy gains into diversified Indian equity funds or high-quality stocks. So silver may still shine, but history whispers a warning when enthusiasm gets too loud. Follow Business Standard for more stories.